I was hosting two couch surfers, two solo travelers, one Japanese female, and another a Spaniard who had spent a lot of time in Japan. And first, the Japanese couch surfer and I were walking to the train station when the Spanish dude, we ran into the Spanish dude on a motorbike on our way to the station. So we parked his motorbike at a nearby Lawson. And so we took the train to an onsen in the next town. So we relaxed at the onsen, nice onsen, just a beautiful place to be at. And at one point, while I'm relaxing with the Spanish couch surfer named Olivier, I see him talking to some dude at an onsen, Japanese dude. I didn't think much of it at the time. Actually, Olivier's Japanese is better than mine, but anyway, I was fairly confident that we would make the last train back. We're in like the next town from Kochi City, in kind of like the middle of nowhere. So, but anyway, Olivier's taking his good old time, getting out of the onsen, showering up, drying off and whatnot. And so me, Olivier, and Natsumi walk rather slowly back to the train station. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere, and I was a bit unsure of how to get back to the train station on foot, although we actually had Google Maps. So I'm hurrying back. I'm running back. I want to run to the train station since I don't want to be stuck in the middle of nowhere. But obviously, Natsumi and Olivia are having a nice, friendly conversation, which is great. It's great that they seem to be having a lot of fun together. But I'm in a hurry trying to get back to this train because I don't want to because I have to go to school the next day, and I don't want to be scared about how to get back home. And obviously, I have two people stay with me. They want to get back to my place. So anyway, I realized we missed the last train by like 1 or 2 minutes. So I'm upset, and I've got what time. This is after 11 p.m., but we're in like the middle of nowhere, and maybe it's about an hour, 2 hours by foot to my house. 2 hours by foot to my house, and I'm scared. How do we get back home? So Natsumi and Olivier they stick out the thumb, which is great, except one big thing. It's pitch dark. It's like 11 p.m. No one can see this. It's not wise to hitchhike at night. But then Olivier has the presence of mind. Actually, I forgot to mention, at the onsen, I saw Olivier getting this dude's phone number, the Japanese dude who was talking to at the onsen. So he has the presence of mind to call the dude, the Japanese dude he was speaking to, and say, we need a ride, basically. We're out of luck. We missed the last train. We need a ride. So the Japanese dude actually lives nearby, lives not too far from onsen. So he drives to like the train station and drives us back to my place. And so we actually, Natsumi, Olivia, and I explained to the dude how we met. And we had only met a few hours prior through couch surfing. I think we had explained that what couch surfing was and whatnot. And the guy may have thought that we were crazy, but he drove us back to our place. Actually, he had to drop Olivia off at the Lawson near the train station because he parked his motorbike at the Lawson. And he drove me back. I think he drove me and Natsumi back to my apartment. So that was the craziest last train story, which I actually wanted to strangle Olivier in a sense because actually he never asked my permission because, as I said, I had just met the dude for the first time on the way to the train station to take the train to the onsen. He didn't ask if we could stay a little longer. And he seemed to have like a laissez-faire attitude about time since, as I said, I don't want to miss the last train. I got to work the next morning, and I don't know the language that well. And still, it's at night, I'd be freaking out, but still. But yeah, it's a crazy last train story. And I got to admit, it was crazy because he had the presence of mind to get the guy's phone number. And when we missed the train, called the dude, and fortunately, the Japanese dude said, yeah, I can pick you up. He may have thought we were crazy, but he picked us up and he drove us back to our place, and that was that.